been a member of the ALSD since 2015, primarily been providing the apparel and other items to the ALSDs, to the staff, and helping the fan experience.
You know, trying to combine the two, the athletic wear, the leisure, and finding that niche market, hence the company name Niches. We kind of reverse engineer things that people want. If a client reached out to us and said, hey, we love this brand, can you provide something similar? We look at the material, figure out what type they're using, and then through our partners and our factories that we have access to, we can kind of come up with a game plan, remanufacture something that's custom, that's specific to whatever event or whatever team or business. Like ALSD, for instance, we provided the clothing, the polos for the staff that's working the event. That was a custom order we kind of threw together in about 30 days for the ALSD conference. Our sweet spot is comfort and style, comfort meets fashion.
As of late, we've been helping with scarves that have QR codes. Now everybody knows what those things are. What are those things on the side that you have on the side? Okay, this is a QR code. Point your phone at it and it works. We've been integrating QR codes into the clothing since 2016. During that time, people didn't really understand what that was. Everybody loves data, so the QR codes are a data factory that people are not using. It's an underutilized asset. Teams are missing out on customizing the uniforms for fan experience. We want to customize the experience specifically for everybody to identify the people that are working, and once you identify the people that are working, what's the action? So the people in this specific area, okay, they're the masters of these specific things. And you can take a lot of work off of them by saying, hey, on my sleeve, I have this QR code, scan it, and it's gonna allow you to open up a page that gives you everything in this area. The fan experience person on the ground can give the explanation, but then they also have the website on their phone, which everybody has, to give the supplemental information.
There's a lot of different options with using the QR code technology. One thing that it does is it combats fraud. We can attach a QR code to it using the app that we developed. You take a picture of the QR code and it'll ask you for where you purchased it from, email address, phone number, different ways that you can verify that this is an authentic, really anything, books. We could do it with any type of merchandise, the scarves or anything. And what that does is if it's, say, a 1 in 250 item, well, there's only 250 of them. If all of them are registered, you can then verify. We can actually create NFTs that attach to it. We've done that with some of our clients that wanted that. We like to create a custom solution for people who are looking for a way to protect their assets and the future value of it.
You can use the tangible to your advantage by scan this, put your information in, we got you in the database, and we're gonna send you something. We're gonna send you a nice present depending on where you're at. So if you went to this specific area, you went to the Grey Goose Lounge and you were in there, they have that data, the team has that data, and you can send something that's customized to the people. And what's cool is, to your point, they're doing NFTs where you can keep them in your wallet. That's digital, where you can see, I actually went to the Super Bowl, and it's legit. Whereas you don't walk around with the old ticket with you, but you walk with your phone all the time, and you can show your NFT like, hey, look, an instant proof of concept conversation piece. So people are getting into it.
The name, image, and likeness that's going on in college sports right now, it's huge. There's some use cases out there where with this name, image, and likeness, we can actually protect the value of things like that for student athletes that are, they're getting a limited run done. We can provide the tags if they're getting it done for somebody else. We can provide the QR codes for that. These, young adults can come to us and say, hey, we would like to develop, 250 hoodies with our image on it that we can sell. How can we protect that? Make sure it's real. That's a way that we can do that. We're here in Indianapolis. We could have a football with a Colts logo NFT that had a QR code on the actual football. And then if they're paired together numbers, if you transfer the football to someone, they also get the NFT that goes along with it. If you're an NFT owner of those 250 footballs, that gives you exclusive access to certain parts of the stadium when you get there because you're an NFT holder. Certain parties, maybe it gets you a free drink coupon or a free burger or something and that kind of adds an extra layer of value that some people are thinking of, but a lot of folks haven't realized the value of, coupling NFTs with merchandise yet. If you pair it with an article of clothing, It's like, cool, I've got a picture of something on my phone that's, you know, stored on MetaMask or on Coinbase or wherever your NFTs are held.
I think that the future is tokenization. My yacht company just got written up in Forbes for tokenizing the first super yacht. It's a real tangible asset. And a super yacht is an illiquid asset. So we tokenized an illiquid asset, made it more accessible. So I think in a similar vein, you can do that with suite experiences. We also have the vertical for the spirits, breaking in new alcohol lines. And we're starting out with one called Tover. So some ideas with Tover is to possibly brand an area of a stadium like a speakeasy, giving them the Tover experience. And if you did have the NFT, you can get into the speakeasy, and that's your access point. But once you get the access point, you get all the perks for being in there. And that's the utility part. You set the rules because it's your utility. Yeah. So, and if a team was to utilize this tokenization process, then they set the rules, they figure out what works and how many people can actually take advantage of it. That's the main thing that everybody understands, a digital access pass.